Okay. So yesterday, I think we almost completed distinct. We discussed very detailed. So distinct and sort by. So these are some quick operations, but performance wise, how do they impact in the back end? We discussed very detailed. Okay. Say for example, when you say select star from EMP, because we are taking example of employee data. And if you want to see data in one particular order, and we can use order by, and by default it is going to be ascending. In case if you want to look at the descending order, you have to use the keyword descending after order by. And it will work on numerical and also in a character. So if it is a numerical, whatever order, generally highest to lowest, lowest to highest it will go. And if it is a character, let's say if you are planning to say order by on any particular character column, like varchar column. So I think that let me show up here. Order by ename. So ename is your employee name column here. When you say order by ename, mathematically highest to lowest, lowest to highest, and then in this case it is going to be through ASCII value. Say for example, A to Z, you can see all the A's coming first, and then B, C, and all that. And even in case if you have, see currently, so these are only having the alphabets like A to Z. So in case if you have, maybe keyboard has a lot of other characters, right? And every character is a character for us. So in that case, it is going to be based on your ASCII value. Say you might have underscore, and you might have like some spaces you may have, and every other character value it is going to, let's say you can have like percentile, dot, comma. So these are all characters only. So it is going to order by based on the ASCII value of every character. Every character, whatever you key in from the keyboard, will have backend one ASCII number, and based on that ASCII number, it is going to order by. So that is very self-explanatory. You can just say order by of any particular column, and then it is going to display in a particular order. And you can include one or more than one column, even that we have discussed yesterday. So select star from EMP, order by department number. It will get the data completely in the order of department number. So being department number here, it is a numerical. So all the tens coming first, 20 coming later, and 30 and 98 99. By chance, okay, if this department number is having as a character data type, though you have inside number, so you don't expect to 10, 20, 30 in the same order. It will take in the ASCII order. Okay, so that difference you will get to know. Okay, now department, we are just order by, and we are trying to sort on department number only, all the tens, one place, 20. So within the department number, I want to order by on salary. So these are all department numbers, and within the department number, you can see order by salary. You can see 10, within the 10, 1300, 2450, 5000. So again 20. So 20, all the 20s are in one place, and 800, 1120. So this all we discussed. And if you want to maybe take only one value, say interview point of view, so can you display, okay, guy who is drawing the highest salary. So you can say order by of salary descending. Okay, that will give you all the orders, salaries, top to bottom. But now you want to display only one. Okay, you can use the limit, that also we discussed. So when you say limit is going to display or restrict how many number of rows you want to display. So now this is only one value displaying. Okay, so now what is that we need to understand when you say select star from EMP. In this case, your data will go and then quickly pull up whatever could be fit into memory, flash memory. So if you have 1 billion rows in the table in the backend, so where does these rows sit? On the hard disk in your backend database. So when you say select star from EMP, not every record will come onto the screen. Only few which can fit into memory. As you keep going, moving on further down, it is going to pull up additional data from the database and then bring up here. And it will never bring all the data onto the screen. Whatever, even if you have in the real time, if you have 1 billion rows in a table, when you say select star from EMP, only few thousands of records will be displayed on the screen and which can fit into memory only. And as you keep moving, it will go. But if you say select star from EMP, order by salary, even if you say limit only one record, say example, in this case, we are saying only one record is displaying on the screen. But imagine in order to descending or order by all the salaries in top to bottom or whatever order you have specified here. So in this case, it is highest to lowest. In order to display all these values in highest to lowest, it has to read all the data in backend. So I can't find out who is the top, okay, unless until I read all the records from the table. If you have 1 billion, even though if you want to display one record on the screen, if you say order by salary descending, it has to read 1 billion rows from the table and then identify and who is the top and then who is the lowest and then arrange them in the order of top to bottom, then restrict one. So imagine how much time it is going to take. So if you need it, there is no option if you want, we need to do it. But when you are trying to write some queries, you need to understand backend operations as well. If you read something is very quick, but when you say order by, remember it has to read complete data of the table. Then only you can order by. And even if you are trying to display one record also, it has to read complete data order by and then limit it. So three operations are happening here. Read full data, it may take couple of minutes. Order by, even further it will take some time. So limiting one will be very quick. So that is the performance uh, considerations we have to keep in mind. That's why if needed, then only use, otherwise don't use it. And we have alternate also for this. How to do it, maybe next classes we can discuss in case you want to make it further better. Because for just for one record, you will end up with reading 1 billion rows of your table and sort them and then limiting one. Okay, so that is all about order by. But syntax is very simple. You just say order by, that's it. And after order by, okay, we discussed one more. What was it? Distinct. So distinct is something whenever you have data duplicated and it will try to suppress to one. If you have same values appearing 3 times, 2 times, and that is going to repeat, make it one. Say we have employee numbers. So these are the employee numbers. See last 1, 2, 3. It is appearing 3 times. When you say distinct employee number, it is going to display only one time. So previously this 1, 2, 3, 4 were appearing multiple times. So now it is appearing only one time. And even we discuss, see, whenever you use distinct, whatever columns you have selected in the query, on based on all these columns, it is going to apply distinct. Say for example, employee number, employee name. See here, employee number, even let me put order by, so that will. See, we are saying employee number and employee name order by 1, 2, 3, 4 extras, 1, 2, 3, 4 extras, 1, 2, 3, 4 extras 1. So there are three employee numbers. Previously, when I say distinct employee number, so I was selecting only one column. This is the one column. And in this, there are three times it is repeated. And after putting distinct, okay, we end up with seeing only one employee number, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, three times. Okay, but when I use a distinct, okay, we end up with seeing only 1, 2, 3, 4 only. And even if you see full data, you will not have one more 1, 2, 3. It is like it is not deleting from the table. When whatever you see on the screen, whatever result you get, so in that result, you will not get any, you will not have any duplicates here. But in this example, currently, we have not put any distinct, and I'm just seeing the data in order by 1, 2, 3, 4 extras, 1, 2, 3, 4 extras, 1, 2, 3, 4 extras 1. So when you say distinct of employee number and employee name, it is going to apply distinct on two columns. Means it will find out what are the rows. Currently, for me, row is this is one row, this is one row, this is one row. And this distinct is going to apply on entire row, not on single column here, since we have selected two. So currently on the screen and in the SQL, we have selected two columns. And now when you say distinct, it will try to find out, are there any rows duplicated? Now these two rows are duplicated because this row and this row is exactly matching. But if you say third row, so this third row is not exactly matching with the first row, though you have employee number is same, but combination of 1, 2, 3, 4 and extras 1, it is not same because these are different and this is the different. So when you say distinct, it is going to look the combination of columns, so not single column. So currently in this, we have selected distinct of two columns. When you apply, you can see 1, 2, 3, 4 extras. It was appearing two times and now it is only showing one. And 1, 2, 3, 4 extras 1, okay, it is not equivalent to 1, 2, 3, 4 extras. So it is still remain as it is. So it is when you say distinct, depends on what are the columns you are selecting here. It is going to try to find out the duplicates on the combination of all the columns, so not on single column. If you want to use on single column, you can use this single column and distinct. But when you say this combination of the columns, it will try to apply uniqueness on the combination of the columns, so not on the single column. So this is very important, most common error prone area for the newbies. That's why I'm explaining it. And also very commonly asked interview question about the duplicates, how you eliminate duplicates and distinct. And also remember that distinct is not going to delete the duplicates from the table. Only on screen you can see. If you see original table, still it has all this, whatever information you have in the table. So that is what a recap of yesterday. So since it is new, first time you are hearing, I'm just recapping it. Okay. So now today we will talk a new topic of filters. So what is filter? Now, in case you are looking, say now I have select star from EMP. And this is, as we discussed just before, when you say select star from the EMP table, it is going to get some data from the table. And then what you see on the screen is something which fits into memory. But most of the times you might be end up with having looking only few data, say not all the data. Select star from EMP will help you to see what type of data we have as a sample. Okay, just see, okay, what is it to get kind of, okay, what data we have in the table and what are the columns you have. So you'll get some gist of what you have here. This will help. But if you are exactly looking or you have something in my mind, okay, now you are a developer and then your boss, okay, means typically the requirement who will come, see, when you are writing a query, you will never write a query for your requirement. It is not your interest. Only when you are practicing certain things, okay, you want to try some practice, you will write something here and then try to see some example. But when you are working on a project, people who are layman to the technology, let's say you are business user, let's say you are working in a Swiggy company and you are Swiggy manager, okay, is looking some data. Can you, or let's say in Swiggy, there is a HR manager, okay, you want to see all the employees who are working in department number 10. So department number 10 is a marketing department or something. So you would like to see or you would like to report all the employees who are working on the department number. He will raise a request to you, okay, can you get me the data? So you'll be end up with writing the query. So the request will come to you from the business, not of on your own. So now here we will be requiring how to filter and how to view data of our own interest or the required business data. So we have a where condition which will help you to restrict the data. Means now select star from EMP. Okay, now what condition means where condition will help you to filter your data or apply conditions on your data rows what you have here. So for that, all the mathematics in Python, whatever we discussed about the operators of the conditions and all that, right? So all those will help here. So currently, to just write a simple where condition, select star from EMP. So where means that filter, what filter you want. So SQL is everything based on columns only. So you need to apply filters on the columns. So what filter you want? I want to see data from the department number where department number equal to 10. So now I will go where department number equal to 10. So this is the where he is going to tell that this guy is planning to filter the data. So when you want to filter, what is the criteria you want to use to filter the data? So this is your criteria. So when you use criteria, so a lot of operators will be come into picture. So that we will discuss. So I am writing a very simple where condition. Select star from EMP where department number equal to 10. So when I put this query, it is going to get the data of only department number. So all previously it is coming, it is giving everything, all select star from EMP, where now it is only giving data for the department number 10. And if you want department number 20, okay, so all 10, 20, all that you can get. So this is your column name. So this is your value and this is your operator. So currently we are trying to do with the comparison operator. So all this, what this operator comparison. Say now select star from EMP where salary. Now salary when you are looking, right? So I want to see salary which is greater than let's say 3000. So this operator is comparison operator. We are looking for the greater than. So all that whatever Python we discussed about, not only Python, any programming language, these comparison operator similar based on the mathematics equal to, not equal to, greater than, less than, all you can apply over here. So now it is giving where salary greater than 3000. So we have only one employee. Now if you say greater than or equal to, so in this case 3000, when you say greater than, right? So this 3000 will not be included. If you say greater than or equal to 3000, in case if there is any value 3000, that also will be included. So now you can see Greater than 3000 means anything above 3000. But when you say greater than or equal to 3000, it's just normal mathematics only. So now 3000, 5000. Okay, and if you want to say not equal, so this is all if you remember, these are all numerical. I'm applying everything on the numerical. What are those operators? You can see equal to, okay, and less than, greater than, greater than or equal to, less than or equal to, okay, and also not equal to. So this not equal to will be written in two ways. One, some databases will support this, some databases will support this. That also you can see. These are all mathematical comparisons. Right now, say select star from EMP where salary greater than 0. So you will get to know all because everything is greater than 0 only. So you will get it. Now there is, let's say there is one guy who is highest, 5,000 is highest. Okay. So now here I'll just try to compare salary or try to filter salary not equal to 5,000. Now in this case, you'll get everything except salary not equal to 5,000. So this not equal to most of the databases support this. Even few databases will support this. It doesn't matter for you. You just need to these syntaxes. You don't worry. You can Google. You will get it. Only conceptually you need to understand it. So now the 5,000 is not here. So these are all mathematically. You can put conditions on this. Similarly, if you want to apply, say for example, select star from EMP where EMP number equal to. Say whenever you are looking for, let's say you might have gone to your hall ticket and you are looking for your rank in hall based on the hall ticket number. What do? You go and then enter your hall ticket number and then immediately you get the result. How it is going to happen? Select star from EMP where EMP number equal to. So you are giving, let's say 7369. If I give this condition, you are going to get exactly that particular record only. And by chance, if it is not there, if you give wrong entry or if it is not there in the database, you will get blank. So whenever you are checking for any result of any particular student, and how even if you are using in the UI, you go to some portal, you put your student number, okay, and then try to see data, what is going to happen in the backend, and that guy will write a query in the backend in the system in the web portal. You will take what you have typed in your text box, and then you will put backend condition something like this. So student table we have created for dummy purpose last time. And now I'm looking student ID. Exactly in front in the UI, they will phrase the query against what you have typed. So then this query will result this result, and then this output they are going to show you in a graphical fashion in the output screen. So that is what happens in the web portals. So everything is backend SQL only. Okay, now by mistake you have given a wrong student ID, and that guy will take that as it is and then fire a query in the backend. Means program will fire and you will get a blank. So then you will get a message, okay, invalid student ID. So this is how exactly the data matching operations and queries will. So this, without this query, you will never find out any web portal or Android app or anything, because everything based on the data only. Without, when there is no data required, then there is no app required or a web page required. Okay, so these are all actually, if you look at right, mathematical or numerical columns. When I say right word is to use numerical, because you are directly keeping it. Say for example, now select star from EMP. So now I don't have the employee number. So sometimes you can end up with searching values from the names. Example, what is name? Name is a character here. We already discussed. So this name, I want to find out based on the name. Okay, select star from EMP. Okay, where E name equal to Smith. Okay. So when you are trying to Smith, say generally why we more depend on the IDs. If you say Smith, right, even if I type small h also, so currently it is not, this concept is called case sensitive or case insensitive. If you look at E name equal to Smith, but even I put small h, still you are getting. So not every database will behavior. The behavior on the small and upper cases will be different. And currently this MySQL database is configured to take small and upper characters as it is. But it will not be case in every database. Even in MySQL also, we can change the behavior not to consider small and upper letters as it is. So we can change the behavior. And even in Oracle, if you see the default Oracle database, default behavior, it will not take small and capital as it is, but it is set up here. But it is a configurable, it is optional. We can change from the database, we can change the option if you want to consider small and lower as it is otherwise. So this is not an important thing. Mostly DBase will handle it. Small and up, how your database to behave here. Okay, so maybe since the topic came up, I'm discussing. So this is something smaller and capital. This is something, topic is called case sensitive. What is case sensitive means? Uppercase and lowercase. If your database is sensitive to your upper lowercase, means if it is taking smaller as smaller, capital or capital, then it is called case sensitive. And if it is not, it is case insensitive. So currently this MySQL what we are using is not case sensitive. It is case insensitive, means it is taking both of them as it is. Okay. So when coming back to case, select star from E name. So if it is a mathematical, okay, you will end up with greater than, less than and all that. But for characters, you can't use greater than or less than, because the comparison is not going to be, it is not a mathematical. Okay. Even if you apply, what you get is God knows. Okay. It is going to take some ASCII values of this Smith. Okay. And then trying to, means what you get something, but it is illogical. What you are seeing is illogical. Even there is no way from the common sense, we can say that any employee name greater than Smith. It is asking the question itself is a wrong, because if you have any name which is greater than Ajayani, there won't be that logical, right? So that is very, very illogical thing here. But what kind of operations generally we use on a characters or a text, because this is the text. All except equal to, these greater than, less than, and all that will not work, but the not equal to will work. So except Smith, all that we are getting. In the character also we'll get it. Now, what else we have the operators on the text? Say now, I want to find out, there are so many names here. Okay, I want to see all the names. Okay, whose name starting with A? So especially for the text, right? And most commonly used keyword is like. What is this like will do? It will look for some pattern matching. So when you select star from EMP, ename like, any name which is starting with A character, okay, and after that this percentile indicate anything after A, okay. So all the names should start from A, and then rest all it can be anything. So now when I look at here, E name like A percentile, okay, the table name is, see, these are the two names starting with A. Even let me show. So I have put data in order by all A, B. Okay, there is only one guy with B, C, E, J. Okay, now anything starting with J. So I'm just viewing all the employee names whose name starting with E. So all this data, if you look at it, we only entered it. E. Okay, so now even if you want to say now anything ending with S, in this I am putting pattern. So like is always look for the pattern. So in the pattern you can mention, so any name starting with E, percentile indicate anything. It can be anything. So that's why after E, we got everything, anything starting from E. This was our previous example. So now here what I am doing, starting with E and ending with S, in between it can be anything. Let's see who are there. Now see only extras, that extras one is not coming because we have starting with E and then ending with S. Extras one, okay, it doesn't have ending as S because it has the ending with 1. So that's why E percentile yes. Means this indicates any pattern or anything. It could be anything in between. Even if you want to use, even after E, if you want to use some keyword also, you can use it. And not only that, even you can also apply. So currently percentile means it can be anything. Even we have a scenario, if you are looking only, look for one single character. I'm just looking second character. That's one. Okay, I think this makes sense. Yeah, James and Ward. Okay. If you see this name, James, and we have one more Ward. So in this example, if you see there is two names, like in the second position, both characters are having A here. So now what I want to do, I want first character can be anything, means like I want to only give, when I say percentile, okay, it is going to be for many length of the means it can be any number of characters. But if you are looking only single character, if you want to say it can be anything, means it will, when I say underscore, it will be looking for a single character only. So now what I'm going to say, my first character can be anything. Then the second character should be A. Okay, then later it can be anything. Means underscore always will try to look for pattern matching for this single character. Maybe in the single first character, it can be anything. So in this same pattern, I am trying to keep this example. So like a percentile. Select star from EMP where ename like underscore A. Let's see what comes. So underscore means you can have any character. Similar to percentile will not restrict to one character. It can be anything before it. But underscore will be looking only for single character. So after single character, I'm looking for A. Okay, so all these are having second character A. And after A, it can be anything. So when you are saying like is a pattern matching, in the pattern matching, you can give any starting character or ending character. It can be anything. And based on your requirement, you can give it. And percentile will stand for everything. After A, it can be anything. It is not restricted to any length of the position, any length of the values. But here, underscore will be using only giving, looking for one single character at this position where you place. Okay, it can be, it will be looking for any of the values over there. So that is how this pattern matching like will help. So like is everywhere. Whenever there is a character data, the one and only way you have to use like, unless until you are looking for exact match. If you are looking for exact match, use equal to. For any other pattern matching, you will be depending on percentile or underscore. So that is the pattern matching. So for the numerical equal to, greater than, less than, and all that we have discussed, for character again equal to will be there, not equal to will be there, and remaining all pattern matching. You can't apply anything on the character or a text information. So this is all you are just putting the conditions over there. Now, so in case, say for example, now select star from EMP where DPT number equal to 10 we have mentioned. So now in most of the situations, you might be requiring to put condition, more than one condition. So currently select star from EMP where DPT number equal 10. But within the department 10, I want to look, okay, and any guy having salary greater than 3000. So department number is fine, we got it. So previously when I put overall where salary is greater than 3000, so in the entire table you will get it. But now I want to see if anybody having salary greater than 3000 within department 10. So department 10 will give this one. Now I want to combine one more condition here. So to combine conditions which are more than one, so we have some logical operators called and or. Okay, anyway, not also there. Okay, that anyway already know this can be used as this. We can say and or. So these are the operators you can use. So you need to decide what operators. So currently select star from EMP where department number equal 10 and means I am trying to combine the condition and salary greater than 3000. So it is checking, it should satisfy the condition of department number 10 and salary also greater than 3000. So if this condition and if this condition both are true or satisfying for any row, so that result you will get it. So this one, if you look at the department number 10 means currently only one condition I'm using. Within the department 10, there are 3 employees and only one guy is having highest salary. So I'm combining these conditions using AND operator and every row in the table which satisfies both conditions, okay, only those records will get over here. So this is like this and you can combine for anything like any more AND conditions you can apply. Now select star from EMP where EMP number equal to 7839. So now we got 7839, but right now I want to see 2 employees. One guy is 7839 and also 7499 means so one in this query you got one, okay, but now again you need to put one more 7499. But in this case we are writing 2 queries separately, which is not right because I want to see these 2 employees in one shot. So means what I mean to say is I want to see employees whose employee number is 7839 or 7499. Means here I am trying to logically conclude about R condition. Say employee number equal to 7839 or EMP number equal to 7499. So select star from EMP where EMP number equals 7839 or EMP number equal to 7849. So difference you can see in this case, every row must satisfy this condition and this condition. Then only that row will display. So in this case, your row either should satisfy this condition or this condition. So first row is satisfying this condition and second row is satisfying this condition. So both are satisfying. So we got the 2 rows. So AND will be working that way and OR will be working this way. One more example, select star from EMP where DPT number equal to 10. We'll get one department number data. Okay, or DPT number equal to 20. Now see, all the records which are satisfying either department 10, so they are all 10, and either department 20, so both records you are getting display on the screen here. So R condition, say one of the finest way of writing R condition, especially when you have this one. See, there are department number 10 and department number 20. Employee number equals 7839. Employee number is 7499. And if you want to add one more employee number, something else, let's say for example, right now you want to put 5 employee numbers, 7839, 7499, even further, something. So in this case, rather than you writing very lengthy of R operator like this, if you are trying to keep R on single column, employee number, employee number, employee number. So here, what you can do rewrite is simply, there is a easiest way to write it. Select star from EMP where EMP number in 7839, comma 74. Select star from EMP where EMP number in. So this is exactly equivalent to this. Mostly you will be writing these. And even if you want to add n number of values also, you can maybe separated by comma. Employee number in 7839, 7499, 7521. You can keep adding. So when there is a R condition on the same column applied, looking for multiple values, you can rewrite this way, and always you will be writing this query only. This generally you don't write it. Now same thing, select star from EMP where DPT number in 10, comma 20. Okay, also one more thing I kept but I didn't forgot to explain. So whenever you are writing any condition on the text column, right? So always you have to use a single quote. For the numericals, a single quote not required. So select star from EMP where department number equal to. Select star from EMP where this. So now I want to say select star from EMP where ename in Smith, comma Jones. So this is ename equal to Smith or ename equal to Jones. So select star from EMP where EMP number equal to all the numbers. No single quote required. All the characters, single quote is required. Otherwise, you will get error. Even if you don't write also, it will throw error. Say if by mistake, if I don't write this single quote by any chance, anyway you'll get to know error code. Unknown columns with anything, right? Whenever you are giving a text keyword, it will feel that it is some column name. Okay, but how it is going to differentiate? When you keep these values in a single quote, it will feel like it is a data value. If you don't keep single quote, it will assume that this is the column name, like ename. So that's why the differentiation will come. For the numericals, okay, you will never have any column name with the numerics. So it will take automatically. And that is the behavior of every database, not only here, all the databases will have the same thing. Now, see, in this case, ename is equal to Smith or Jones, we are able to convert into in. But in, you can't do always. If it is only single column, multiple times you are keeping, that will work. So from EMP. Where salary is greater than 0, okay, or commission is greater than 0. So in this case, I can't combine like equal. So I am putting condition, any record which satisfies this condition or this condition, it will be displaying here. So means if any record having salary is highest greater than 0 or commission is greater than 0, so all those records will come up over here. So this can't be converted to in because both are separate columns. This will be like this only. Even you can also combine and or all that whatever mathematically required you can give it. Okay, but initially you can just practice only. So these queries will get to know hands on. So overall comparisons where condition can apply conditions, it will restrict what data you want to see. And for the comparison, you can say mathematical, the numerical values equal to, not equal to, greater than, less than, all that we discussed. Not equal to, you can use. If it is a text, you have to use pattern matching like. And if you have conditions to be applied on more than one column, you can combine those columns using and or operator. And even further, it can be also squeezed to in condition. Okay. So when we talk about in condition, so this in condition can also be written as a negative employee number not in. Select star from EMP where ename not in. Sorry. When I say not in, it is going to get all the reverse who are all not those three. It's simple. It is a reverse filter. You will get it. So it's very high level basic things. So we have to discuss one more thing called conditions on the null values. Uh, Hope you are getting it. Okay, I'll take a pause and if you have any questions or if you have any doubts, let me know. Or if you are still capable to take some extra input today, I'll talk about this null. Otherwise, we'll continue tomorrow. Okay, anyway, that will null is something means how when we are keeping where conditions, if you have any data, any column having the nulls, and that to be handled separately, okay, that we can discuss tomorrow. Otherwise, it will be overdose. But try to practice all. Google will get a lot of information. So try to practice it. Okay, thank you.